Good morning, students. Today we will start with the new topic, that is motivation. So motivation, it is a process in which we have to motivate any person to uh, attaining a goal, or it will be the goal oriented process. So in this is the picture. In this picture, or in this cartoon, we will see what is motivation. So in this in rabbit tail, one carrot is hang out, and in this the rabbit that is think that the motivation, that is hungriness, and the need, that is carrot. So the rabbit that is thinking that I want this carrot. But if the rabbit is very hungry, in that time rabbit which will be wants the rabbit which will be motivated to catch uh, that carrot. So in this way, if our need which will be present in our insightness, so in that way we will catch our goal. So what is motivation? So it is a process which begins with the physiological or psychological need. So in this, it will be not only comes means it is a process in which not only a physiological need, but it will be also a psychological need or deficiency which triggers a behavior. Means when a person is having any psychological or physiological need or any deficiency, which will be triggers our behavior or a desire that is aimed at goal or an incentive. So in this in a previous picture, we have seen that the um, rabbit, they have their needs. So when we will need, so for that need we have to drive. So means that we have to catch that particular thing. So when we will get that particular thing, so in that time uh, we will gain some incentives. So it will be means that desire means if our need which will be, if we are having any need, so in that time we have to work for that need. And when we will work for that need, so in that time, why we will be work? Because of motivation. So when we will motivated in that time, when we will oriented our goal and we will aim to our goal, so after that we will be incentives. Then motivation, whatever you do will insignificant, but it is very important that you do it. Means whatever you will do be insignificant. Means whatever we will do, that will be insignificant, but it is very important that you do it. Means we have to do it. So that is called as motivation. We will not never we will give up. So when we will never give up, that is motivation. Means if we will motivated, in that time we will be goal oriented and we will achieve our goal. Then the term motivation has derived from the word motive. Motive may be defined as an inner state of our mind. So in this motivation, our inner state, that will be very important thing for that motivation. So in this, that activates and directs our behavior. So if our inner soul which will be, or if our inner mind which will be motivated, in that time only we will be activates and we will be directs our behavior, and it will be affect our behavior. Means when we will motivated only, then only we will catch the goal. Then motivation is something that moves the person to action and continue him in the course of action already initiated. Means motivation, in motivation we have to perform a action, or we have to move the person to action, and that action which will be not stop in means incomplete work, but that person which will be continue the course of action which will be already initiated. According to SP Robbins, motivation is the willingness to exert high level of effort towards organizational goal. Means according to SP Robbins, motivation is willingness. Means it's a person's or the individual willingness to exert high level of effort. Means if we want anything, means now you are in nursing profession, and if you wants a goal, means that goal, that is you want to work in government hospital after completing that this your studies, or you want to go to abroad. So that is your motivation, and this is a willingness to exert high level of effort. So for this you will be doing high effort towards organizational goals, or it will be comes under organizational goals, or it will be from personal goals. So it will be conditions by the effort and ability to satisfy some individuals need. So because of this effort, when the individual which will be doing their effort for achieving the goal, and ability to satisfy, means in this way we will we have a ability to satisfy to someone individual needs. The relationship between the organization and its member is influenced by what motivates them to work. Means it will be, means this is telling about any organization, means the relationship between the organization and the members which will be working in that particular organization. So in it, its members is influenced by what motivates them to work, and rewards and fulfillment they derives from it. Means when the person which will be motivated. So if we are joining any office, so in that time if we will see that the table or chair is there, so in that time we will not motivated. But if the manager which will be um, encourage us for doing our work, and giving the reward for our work, and fulfillment they derive from, so in that way we will be motivated. Or um, and then the manager needs to know how best to elicit the cooperation of staff and direct their performance to achieving the goal and objective of the organization. So in any organization there will be many individuals, they are working in any organization. So in that way some are working normally, some are showing their effort highly. So in that time the manager which will be responsible for showing the performance of that particular individual, and the that persons or that members of the organization which will be they will be achieving their goal or not. So it is the responsibility of that particular manager. And if any individual they are working very sincerely, or highly devoted for from their work, so in that time they have to motivated by any reward. So this is about the motivation. Then our in this motivation, our topic, that is motivational theories. So in motivational theories there will be four theories. First is the Maslow's need hierarchy theory, Husberg's motivational hygiene theory, Macklin needs theory, and Eldorf's ERG theory. So Maslow's theory we have already studied in first year, but we will again discuss in this class also. Then Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So Maslow's hierarchy of need is a theory in psychology proposed by Abraham Maslow in his 1943 paper, A Theory of Human Motivation in Psychological Review. Maslow subsequently extended the idea to include his observation of humans in innate curiosity. Means this theory which will be depend upon the psychologically. So in this theory the person which will be motivated by their need. So human behavior is goal directed. So the animal they are not having any goal directed behavior, but the human, that is that behavior which will be goal directed. So motivation cause goal directed behavior. It is through motivation that needs can be handled and tackled purposely. So in the way of motivation, the that need can be handled and tackled purposely. Means if we are having any need, so that need which will be tackled by purposely. This can be understood by understanding the hierarchy of need by manager. Means um, uh, this can be understood, means that the manager which will be understood by understanding, means they have to understand what are the need of that particular person. The need of individual serves as driving force in human behavior. Therefore a manager must understand the hierarchy of needs. So it will be this Maslow's hierarchy theory. In this line, they are telling about the Abraham Maslow. He was telling about this means any organization. So a manager must understand a hierarchy of need. Means they have to understand about the hierarchy of need of that particular individual. Maslow has proposed the need hierarchy model. So in this we will see that the what Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So the first one is the physiological need. So in physiological need we have to take breathe, food. Means first whatever our needs, so that will be breathing. We want proper environment, then after that we want food, then water, then sleep, then we want home, then homeostasis, excretions. So we need food, then home, then cloth. They are the basic physiological need which will be wants by a human being. Then after that, safety. So security of body, of employment, of resources, of morality. If the person is having means if the person is having breathing, food, water, so after that means if we are getting the proper amount of food, water or air, so after that we want safety. So in that time we will security of body. So in security of body we want the house, then the family, then the resources of morality and health, or property. So in that way we want money, we want home, we want clothes. Then after that, love or belongingness. So if we are having these physiological needs, then safety, then after that what we need, if we are in if we live individually, or we are not social, so in that time we will be in a depressed condition, or in that way our behavior which will be changed. So we want love or belongingness, so we want friendship, family, sexual intimacy. So these all things are also need in the Maslow's hierarchy theory. Then next is the esteem. So esteem means self-esteem. Means we have, all individual have the self-esteem, they have the confidence, they have achievements. Means in every individual's life they want some achievements, and they will be having some goals. Then respect of others, we have to do respect of others, and we also want respect by others. So this comes under the esteem. Then next is the self actualization. So in self actualization, acceptance of fact. Means when we will getting these all things, after that only we will be comes from the self actualization. So a person motivation to reach his or her full potential. Means when the person which will be getting all these all things, means that if the person is having um, fully uh, means big house or bungalow, or that car, and everything if the person is having, and after that, as shown in Maslow's hierarchy of need, a person's basic need must be met before self actualization. Means our goal, means before getting this self actualization, first we have to um, complete our basic needs. So what are our basic needs? That will be physiological needs, safety, love, belongingness, then esteem. Then after that we have to comes from this self actualization. So in this we have acceptance of fact, lack of prejudice, then problem solving, then creativity or morality. These all comes under the self actualization. So these all about Maslow's hierarchy theory. Then next is the Herzberg's motivation hygiene theory. So by the name we will identifying that in this theory there will be motivation and hygiene. This theory is given by Frederick Herzberg and his associates, who studied the variable that are perceived to be desirable to achieve goal and undesirable condition to avoid. In this context, the study was conducted wherein the experience and feelings of 200 engineers and accountants were analyzed. So in this Herzberg's motivation theory, first they have studied studied in particular organization, and in this they will take the samples. So the samples which will be the engineers, 200 engineers, and in that 200 engineers the study was conducted wherein the experience and feeling of 200 engineers and accountants were analyzed. They were asked to share their previous job experience in which they felt exceptionally good or exceptionally bad. Means in our working area, means through the previous job experience which they felt, means उन्होंने क्या feel किया, exceptionally good or exceptionally bad. So through this study, Husbergs concluded that there are two job conditions. So in that two job condition, it will be dependent of independent of each other, that affect the behavior differently. Means in this two job conditions, it will be independent, it will be not dependent to each other, and it will be independent of each other, that affect the behavior. Means that conditions which will be affect the workers behavior differently. So the first set of job condition has been referred to as maintenance or hygiene factor, wherein the same job condition provide the same level of dissatisfaction. So in this same job condition provide the same level of dissatisfaction, means that individuals that they will be they were dissatisfaction in case the condition are absent. However, their present does not motivate in a strong way. The second set of job condition is referred to as a motivational factor. So in motivational factor, which primarily operate to build strong motivation and high job satisfaction. So in previously the workers which will be dissatisfied by their work, but in second condition or in motivational factor, the job condition which will be referred to as a motivational factor, which primarily operate to build strong motivation and highly job satisfaction, but their absence does not result in strong dissatisfaction. But their absence means their absence, it will be not affecting, or it will be not creating any dissatisfaction in their work. So now it will be describing one by one, that will be hygiene factor or maintenance factor. Then second one is the motivational factor. So in hygiene factor, Husbergs identified 10 maintenance of hygiene factor that are not intrinsic part of a job but are related to condition in which the job has to be performed. There are company policy and administration, technical supervisor, job security, working condition, interpersonal relationship with peer subordinates and supervisors, salary, job security, personal life, etc. So whenever we are performing in any area, whenever we are doing any job in any area or any organization, in that time the company which will be the company, they have to give the policy, and the technical supervisor, job security, means these all things which will be present in that working condition. Then interpersonal relationship, we will be also maintaining the interpersonal relationship with the other person, with peer groups or subordinates and supervisors. Then we are getting salary, job security, personal life. But in this way we are not motivated, means we are not motivated by, or we are not having getting any reward from our work. There will be not any possibility of growth or any advancement or any recognition. So it will be comes under the hygiene factors. So that's why the person who are telling that they will be dissatisfied by their working area. The next is the motivational factor. These factors have a positive effect on the functioning of the employee in the organization. Means in any organization, the members who are working in that particular organization, there are 6 factors. There will be some factors which will be motivates the employees. So whenever we will performing means whenever we will performing good, or so in that time we will achieve, we will we will achieve something, then recognition, then advancement, then work itself, then possibility of growth. Means in that organization there will be possibility of growth. Means our designation which will be improved, or which will be increased. So this and the responsibility. We means that manager or the administrative persons that will be give some responsibility to other member also, so it will be comes under the motivational factor. So basically in Hasberg's theory there will be, it will be divided in two parts, that will be hygiene factor and second one is the motivational factor. In hygiene factor or maintenance factor, the person who are working in this area, they will be dissatisfied because they will not getting, they will be not they will be not getting any thing, means any specific things. But in motivational factor there will be 6 factors that will be motivates the employee. Then next is the MacLean need theory. MacLean need theory was proposed by physiological David MacLean, who believed that a specific need of the individual are acquired over a period of time and gets molded with one's experience of the life. Means MacLean need theory, this proposed by psychologist. Means one psychologist, that is David MacLean, who believed that the specific need of individual which will be acquired over a period, means the need of that particular person which will be changed over a period of time and it will be get molded with one's experience of life. Means according to our experiences, experience of life, our need which will be also molded. So MacLean needs theory is sometimes referred to as 3 need theory or learned need theory. It will be also called as a learned need theory. So in this it will be divided in 3 parts, that will be power, then affiliation, then achievement. So first is the need for power. So what is power? Power is the ability to induce or influence the behavior of others. Means when we are having the power or the ability to induce or influence the behavior of others, means when we will influence the others behavior. For motivation, the people with high power needs to seek high level position. Means if that person which will be having the high power, means if the that person which will be having the ability or the characteristics, so that they will getting the high level position in the organization, so as to exercise influence and control over others. So if that particular person, if their behavior in their behavior it will be influence to others, means their characteristic which will be influence to other, in that time that person which will be seek high level position in that particular organization and it will be influence and control over others. Generally they are outspoken, means they will be outspoken, they will be demanding, means they will be not thinking that what I want, means they will be always demanding, means whatever thing they need they will be demand and like to get involved in the conversation. Means these type of people or the need of power, in that time the people which will be involved in the conversation. The need for affiliation, people with high need for affiliation derives a pleasure from being loved by all. So in this affiliation, people with high need for affiliation derive the pleasure from being loved by all and tend to avoid the pain being rejected. Means in this time जो पर्सन है वो चाहता है कि सब उससे प्यार से रहें, उसके साथ मिलजुल करके रहें और वो पेन को रिजेक्ट, मीन्स द टेंड टू अवॉइड द पेन ऑफ बीइंग रिजेक्शन, वो रिजेक्शन नहीं चाहता है, इसलिए वो सबके साथ में प्यार से रहता है, सबके साथ में बात करना, सबको मीन्स सबको हर चीज में मिल करके रखना. Then since the human beings are social animals, they like to interact and be with others where they feel people accept them. Means the some people they like to interact, means वो कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो सबसे मिलना चाहते हैं एंड बी विद अदर्स वेयर दे फील, मतलब पीपल उनको एक्सेप्ट करे, ये उनका थिंकिंग रहता है, ये वो चाहते हैं. दस पीपल विद these need like to maintain the pleasant social relationship, means they want or they want to maintain a pleasant social relationship, then enjoy the sense of intimacy and like to help and console other at the time of trouble. मतलब वो एंजॉय करते हैं सेंस ऑफ इंटीमेसी, दूसरों से मिल करके, दूसरों के साथ मिलना, बात करना, उसको एंजॉय करते हैं और लाइक टू हेल्प एंड कंसोल अदर एट द टाइम ऑफ ट्रबल. मतलब किसी अगर कोई ट्रबल में है तो उनको वो हेल्प भी करते हैं. So it will be comes under the need for affiliation. Then need for achievement. McClellan found that some people have an intense desire to achieve. He has identifying the following characteristic of high achiever. Means McClellan found that some people have intense desire. Means कुछ लोगों में एक ऐसा intense desire होता है कि नहीं मुझे वो चाहिए ही है. So they want some achievement, उनको कुछ achievement चाहिए होता है. So he has identifying the following characteristic of high achievers. So it will be comes under the that McClellan need theory. Then next is the Elders ERG theory. So in Elders ERG theory is extension of Maslow's need hierarchy, wherein the Maslow's 5 need are categorized into 3 categories. Means this theory which will be modified modification of Maslow's 5 need hierarchy theory, और इसको 3 category में divide किया गया है. That will be existence need, relatedness need and growth need. So an American psychologist Clayton Paul Eldorf had proposed this theory and believed that each need carries some value and hence can be classified as lower order needs and higher order needs. So means in this one psychologist, American psychologist proposed this theory and believed that each need carries some values. So in some values and hence can be classified. ये दो उसमें classified होता है. Someone they want lower order needs, मतलब कुछ लोगों के जो needs होते हैं वो lower order के होते हैं और किसी के higher order के. Means if the poor people is there, so what they need means they need food, shelter, clothes, and the higher order needs means if the person will have all the things in that time, उनको क्या चाहिए, उनको और जो एक्स्ट्रा थिंग्स है वो चाहिए होता है, लाइक कार है और मीन्स lavishing लाइफ चाहिए है. सो इट विल बी कम्स अंडर हायर ऑर्डर नीड. he also found some level of overlapping in physiological. means उन्होंने देखा कि physiological need में कुछ overlapping है, जैसे security, social need along with an invisible line of demarcation between the social esteem and self actualization need. फिर उसके बाद क्या है, security and social need along with an invisible. means security और social need को Maslow's hierarchy theory में invisible line of demarcation में रखा गया है between the social esteem and self. मतलब social, इसने social और esteem और self actualization को एक साथ कर दिया. This led to the formation to Eldorf ERG theory, which comprises of condensed form of Maslow's need. So एल्डर्फ ने क्या किया, ये भी एक साइकोलॉजिस्ट थे, इन्होंने भी क्या किया, इस थ्योरी को इन्होंने 2 पार्ट में क्लासिफाई किया. तो इसमें क्या है, इन्होंने बताया कि इंडिविजुअल्स के 2 नीड होते हैं, एक तो लोअर ऑर्डर नीड्स और हायर ऑर्डर नीड. अब इसमें भी इन्होंने बोला कि जो फिजियोलॉजिकल नीड है उसमें ओवरलैपिंग हुआ है, तो इन्होंने उसको क्या किया, जो 5 नीड है उसको और शॉर्ट करके उसको 3 नीड में डिवाइड किया. So first is the existence need. Existence need means the existence need comprise of all those need that relate to the physiological and safety aspect. Means it will be combined by physiology or safety. After physiological need, मास्लोस के बाद में क्या था, सेफ्टी था. तो इन्होंने एक्सिस्टेंस थ्योरी में दोनों को कंबाइन कर दिया. एस्पेक्ट ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग्स एंड आर अ प्रीरिक्विजिट्स फॉर द सर्वाइवल. मीन सर्वाइवल के लिए इन लोगों को दोनों ही चीज की जरूरत है. मतलब अगर एक पर्सन के पास में खाने की चीज है, वो सांस ले पा रहा है, वो पानी पी रहा है, तो साथ में उसको सेफ्टी भी चाहिए, उसको घर भी चाहिए है रहने के लिए, कपड़ा भी चाहिए. तो ये उन्होंने क्या किया, इसको कंबाइन कर दिया. देन thus both the physiological and safety need of Maslow's are grounded into one category. मतलब इसमें उन्होंने दोनों को एक कैटेगरी में ले आया because of their same nature, because they have same nature and a similar impact on the behavior of an individual. और दोनों ही जो इम्पैक्ट है वो दोनों का बिहेवियर जो है एक इंडिविजुअल पर सेम पड़ता है. Then relatedness need refer to social need, means that an individual seeks to establish relationship. So in this we will see that the individual the individual which will be not living alone. So they want some relationship, or they want a society or the friends or family. So it will be establish a relationship with those for whom he cares. These needs cover the Maslow's social need and a part of esteem need derived from the relationship with other people. इसमें उन्होंने social need को मतलब these need cover the Maslow social need and a part, मतलब रिलेटेडनेस नीड में इन्होंने मास्लोस के सोशल नीड को क्या किया है, कवर किया है. और इसमें पार्ट ऑफ एस्टीम्स नीड, और इसमें इन्होंने पार्ट एस्टीम नीड को भी डाला है. इट विल बी डिराइव फ्रॉम रिलेशनशिप विद अदर पीपल, और इसमें क्या है, रिलेशनशिप विद अदर पीपल को हमको मेंटेन करना है. देन ग्रोथ नीड, द ग्रोथ नीड कवर मास्लोस सेल्फ एक्चुअलाइजेशन नीड एज वेल as a part of esteem need which are internal to the individual, such as a feeling of being unique, personal growth. Thus, growth needs are those needs that influence an individual to explore his maximum potential in the existing environment. Means the growth need covers Maslow's self-actualization need. मतलब जो ये growth need है वो self-actualization need को cover करता है, and it is a part of esteem need. और ये थोड़ा सा esteem need का भी पार्ट है, विच आर इंटरनल टू द इंडिविजुअल, जो एक इंडिविजुअल के अंदर होता है कि उसके अंदर एक फीलिंग ऑफ बीइंग यूनिक, मतलब उसको एक मतलब उसके अंदर एक फीलिंग होता है कि वो एक यूनिक पर्सन हो, या उसका एक पर्सनल ग्रोथ हो जिससे वो दूसरों के सामने आइडेंटिफाई हो सके. सो दस ग्रोथ नीड आर दोज नीड दैट इन्फ्लुएंस एन इंडिविजुअल, मतलब जो दूसरे इंडिविजुअल को influence कर सके to explore his maximum potential in the existing environment. So these all are about the theories of this motivation. So there will be 4 theories. First one is the Maslow's hierarchy theory, second one is the Hesberg's theory, third one is the Macklin theory, and fourth one is the Elzert-ERG theory. So these all are about the topic of motivation. So thank you.